Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to episode 3 of our high performance podcast series. Today, we're going to be talking about taking action, making up your mind quickly and changing it slowly.
Double up 3 or 4 times. I ain't telling no lies. I just run it up. Never let a hard time humble us.
So back when we changed our business from drop shipping to the new business that we're running, which is our social media marketing agency, I came to Ryan and I said, this one's not working. We need to change to an agency. And at that time, he had no idea what that actually was. As of the next day, we started taking action and we bought the course and we instantly started building out what we needed to build out. And even though there was no real path or direction that we knew we had to take, we just started doing. And what a lot of people get stuck in is thinking and planning. But if you just start doing, things will start to open up for you. And I think it's honestly kind of the same analogy as like when you go to talk to a girl. When you go to talk to a girl, you see a girl and you say, all right, 3 seconds, I'm going to go talk to her. Like 1, 2, 3, you go up to her, say, hey, what's your name? Or something like that. But if you wait and you think about it more and more, then you're not going to go talk to her because you just get too psyched out. You get too nervous, whatever.
It builds up to too big a thing in your head.
Exactly.
And you're trying to work out all the possible permutations of how the situation is going to go.
Mhm.
Rather, you can't predict it. You need to take action and figure things out as you go. And on the contrary, so successful people, they make up their mind fast and they change it slowly. Unsuccessful people, they make up their mind slowly and change it fast. So we took immediate action and started building our social media marketing agency. We took immediate action on many things and just started firing. We started hammering away, but we didn't change our mind fast. If we had changed our mind fast, we would have kept going and we made our first couple of cold calls. Things didn't work. We would be like, okay, this doesn't work. Change our minds quickly. Let's change gears and try something else. Meanwhile, we decided to stick with it and we kept pushing. We didn't change our minds quick and we ended up seeing results evidently as we're here.
Yeah, I think that's a good point as well. Because if you're constantly changing your mind, when something doesn't exactly work. So for example, if you choose an outreach method and it doesn't work right away, you're not giving it a long enough time to understand the numbers and why it's not working, and you can't learn from your mistakes, right? So the key when you're growing a business is to learn from your mistakes. And if you don't give each idea long enough to play out, then you're never going to be able to take the data from that mistake and change what you're doing next. So if you basically say, oh, I'm going to try LinkedIn, and then you try LinkedIn for 2 days and you don't get any results, then then you move on to Instagram or you move on to something else, then you are never going to understand why LinkedIn didn't work, or you're never going to see it through long enough for it to work. And then you're going to write it off and then you're just going to get discouraged.
And for us, for the past 6 months, our advertising agency has just been a general advertising services agency to local businesses. For a while, we were just running with that, and sometimes things wouldn't work. Like we need to find a niche, and instead of jumping around from niche to niche, we just kind of calmed down and just played it through. And now we found a very solid niche in the home improvement industry. And as soon as everything played out right and we kind of stuck with it and figured it out, we took immediate action once we identified the next steps. And once we identified where we're going, it's like that. We're going for it. And we made the call a couple of weeks ago, and big things are moving.
Yeah, pretty much one day, basically just got a call from you, and it was just like, this is the direction that we need to take now. As soon as we get that, it's almost like you know when you need to make a change, and then as soon as you get that feeling, then it's just all steam ahead. You don't think about anything else. You don't think about where it might go and everything like that. You just fully commit to it, and then you just basically, like, it's almost like a horse in a horse race. They put on blinders and you just look ahead and you do everything you need to do to get to the next place that you have the idea to get to.
And making changes like this It's really finding that fine line between quitting and pivoting in the right direction.
Yeah,
really
I
need
think
to-
I think that's a good point. Pivoting is because pivoting is crucial, quitting is detrimental.
Exactly. And for us, it's easy for us now to find our direction because we've done enough work together and exploring of ourselves that we know what kind of people we are
Mhm.
and like how we're not going to quit when something's not working. And we actually
Exactly.
identify different opportunities in the direction we need to be taking it.
I think that's another key in terms of building out your team. You need to trust the other person, and you need to trust that when they come to you with an idea, or when they truly believe in the idea, that like when you come to me with an idea like that is actually thought out, then I'm just like, all right, let's do it, because
Yeah.
I know that you have thought about it, and I know that it's not like a decision made lightly, and I know that I can basically just trust and take the immediate action that needs to be taken on that idea.
Yeah. And so that comes down to our original principle of making up your mind fast and
Mhm.
changing it slowly. You need to identify as someone who embodies that philosophy and surround yourself and work with people that also abide by that philosophy. So then for us, we don't even ask questions. I send you a text, you know that I've been thinking about it. It's not me sending you some escape route in a moment of weakness. It's a well thought out plan for our direction.
My life in diamonds. Who knew? Who knew? Who knew? Who knew? Who knew?